State-owned companies, the Ghana Reinsurance, TDC, and the State Housing Company have paid a combined dividend of over 29 million Ghana cedis to government last year. This is the first time in decades that several state firms have returned money to the government. There's more in this report.
For the State Housing Company, it is the first payout in 30 years. Overall, the state enterprise sector saw strong growth. Total revenue jumped by about 28% to more than 133 billion cedis in 2024, compared to the 104 billion cedis the year before. The energy sector and financial services drove most of that growth. Profits before interest and tax improved sharply, rising to about 1.6 billion cedis, up from the 377 million cedis last year, and a loss of almost 10 billion cedis in 2022. But those gains were wiped out by heavy borrowing costs of more than 9 billion cedis, leaving the sector with a net loss of nearly 10 billion cedis for the year, worse than the 7 billion loss in 2023. Assets of state companies rose by 22% to 395 billion cedis, but liabilities grew even faster, up by 24% to 282 billion, with the Electricity Company of Ghana alone owing about 71 billion cedis. Despite ongoing losses from firms such as Ghana Water, Tema Oil Refinery, and the Graphic Communications Group, 9 enterprises, including the Ports and Harbours Authority, Bui Power, and Ghana Gas, have remained profitable over the last 5 years. Meanwhile, joint venture companies made a remarkable turnaround. From a loss of 1.3 billion cedis in 2023, they bounced back to a profit of about 1.5 billion in 2024. Their assets also jumped by almost 40% to 72 billion cedis. In total, these joint ventures posted record net profits of nearly 25 billion cedis, up from just 1.6 billion cedis the previous year. Minority-owned firms were the biggest dividend contributors, paying more than 1 billion cedis, which made up about 9 out of every 10 cedis received by the government.
Now, government says Ghana's environmental, social, and governance framework will be tailored